everyone, I'm Nia Ria Putri and I'm from 6E class, and today I would like to present about the concept of speaking skill integrated with vocabulary. Alright, so in this video I would like to explain the two techniques that can use to teaching speaking skill integrated with vocabulary. For the first is use song technique, and the second listen and repeat technique using flashcard. Alright, so for the first is use song technique. It is the one of the effective techniques. Why? Because this is the fun activity, enjoy activity. So why? It can be recommended to teaching young learners, right? Based on Lia and Melanie 20 and 19 say that to get your students' attention, you can use the enjoy activity or the fun activity like that. So why it can it can help your teaching for young learners. And the next, it can help your student to increase the knowledge about the vocabulary. And also, using song, it can make easily to your students to store the memories about the vocabulary, because in this activity you can ask your students to sing together and then doing movement or dancing together like that. So it is a fun activity and it can help your student to more access and access about the vocabulary. And also it can the natural process to learning about the vocabulary. So why it is a very recommended technique to use to teaching young learners. For the second is use listen and repeat technique using flashcard. So it is the one of technique that can use to introduce the new vocabulary for your students, especially for young learners, right? So what is flashcard? Flashcard is a card that contains a sentence or word with picture on it. So in here, your students can learn about the vocabulary through the picture. So it is can more easily to your students to get what is it about the vocabulary through the picture, right? And then you can check your students' pronunciation through these techniques, because in these techniques you can ask your students to listen. The first to listen your words. After that, you can ask your students to repeat your words like that. So it can help your students to check their pronunciation, and that can avoid what is it like the pronunciation mistake, right? Also, this is one of the colorful activity, right? Because in here your students can learn through the picture, and not only just learn about through the games, also not only to learn from word, right? So it can make colorful activity, right? So why it is very recommended techniques to teaching young learners. Also, it can help your students to know. So your students more easily to know what is it about like that from the picture, right? And the next, how to implement these techniques. So for the first, you can provide the video. After that, you can ask your students to sing together and then dance together or doing movement together. So after that, you can you can make sure the students understanding like that. You can check your student understanding, they know or not about the vocabulary that contains in the video. After that, you can provide the flashcard and you can ask your students to listen. After that, you can ask the students to repeat the vocabulary based on the card, like that, based on the picture on the card, and that can to avoid the pronunciation mistake, right? After that, you can give the test, like the text about the vocabulary. Sure. I think that's all for me. Thank you so much and bye bye.